I'm here with Jordan Clark for our post-match interview after today's 0-0 draw with Jersey Bulls at home. Jordan, I think the boys were really fantastic today. They played really well and well deserved the draw. What was your feelings?
Yeah, I thought we were a better team. Like I said it last week when I thought we were a bit toothless. I said it other times, but from what I see, non-biased, I generally thought we were the better team. I thought we had the better chances. Yeah. I think the only time they really threatened us majorly was when we went down to 10 men, and that was a bad refereeing decision. And they're the variables you can't control. Yeah. Should never be a first yellow for Jack. He's actually fell over the ball. Jack's actually pressing. It's a mistaken identity, if anything, because if it's someone else that's touched him, who I don't think anyone's touched him, it can't be Jack because Jack's 5, 6, 7, 8 yards away from him. So yeah, horrendous that. But that could have gone against us, but it didn't. But to focus on the game, I thought my boys were excellent. I thought the boys who rightly have not had probably the rub of the green in terms of the playing time they would like. You know, you can only stick with people for so long, and then others have come in and they've done brilliant today, and I'll call them out. I thought Alex Keaton was brilliant. I thought AG was brilliant. You know, I thought Jack Poplett was solid against probably the best forward in the league. Yeah. In my opinion, he's probably the best forward in the league, and I don't think he had a sniff. You've got to take Jersey and each game that you play in its own right. The last 4 or 5 we've definitely been in each individual game nowhere near the levels we wanted to be, and that's performance, not in terms of just result. But today, at any time, if you have a good performance like that against Jersey and come away with a point, that's a momentum starter. So exactly what I asked from the boys. That's one game. Our last run started with a draw at Jersey, so hopefully we go again.
And that togetherness that I do think we have off the pitch, but I feel we've lacked that the last few weeks. That felt like that was back again today. Yeah.
Well, I think you have I try and describe it to players and to in my coaching I try to explain like football common sense. It's something that players really struggle to have. Like if you showed a player a video of what they did, they'd literally 9 times out of 10 give you the answer that you would be looking for. Yeah. And then it's just on the pitch transmitting that into be able to see in the same pictures whilst being on the line, over the white line. So yeah, I'm pleased with the way that we adapted. I'm pleased with the way we used a bit of football common sense today. We looked a lot more together. We tuned in. We stayed on script. All the stuff that I looked for us to do. Yeah. We were constantly at them in the ways I wanted us to be. We looked well drilled. We looked solid. Our defensive record's always been good, but we looked again today, which I'm really pleased about. We looked a real threat. Yeah. We looked a real threat. We had some really good chances. We've hit the bar. We've had some real good chances. And as long as you're creating chances, someone's going to be due a hiding eventually when it all comes together. So, yeah, 1 game down, 6 more to go. Good stuff.
And I thought Tyrese had a good game today as well.
Yeah, Tyrese was really good. Yeah, Tyrese was a real threat. He gave their left back a really difficult time, as T should do with players in this level. And we're good in these games. We're good in these games when you're coming up against sides that are, classed as the better sides. We are good, but we're just focused on the next game. Just focused on now kicking on and just enjoying and being consistent with our last 6 games.
Yeah. And then there's a couple of injuries today. I think Sam had a slight tinge in his back of his leg. Yeah. T obviously came off, and Ethan looked like he jarred that knee again that he did a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. I guess we'll just review that and see where we're at.
Yeah, we'll do a roll call tomorrow. Have a little assessment on Tuesday. See where people are at. But I don't think it's anything to worry about. I think we're pretty good. I think Sam's obviously not played in a couple of weeks, so he was going to pull up. Same with Keats. We didn't want to risk him with the level of performance he was displaying. He's going to play a big part between now and the end of the year. So we just wanted to make sure we manage people. Ethan got through it in the end. So yeah, all round a positive day. That's the end of it. All good now. Let's look forward to it.
On to the next one.
Look forward to it.
Let's go.
Cheers, mate.